We're live. What's up, fam? We're back, baby. The after show, but later. Can't wait, baby. What's up, dude? It's UFC Freedom 250. It's Friday. So we got 2 days. We got 2 mother trucking days. Crow 55. Crow 55. What up, big dog? What up, fam? How we doing, fam? You guys good? Boy, I got to tell you what. I need this today. Your boy is so frustrated. So frustrated. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to throw this shop under the bus. It's not what I do. Could I? Of course I could. They royally messed up my truck. I've had my truck in freaking 5 weeks. My new Ram 2500 I haven't had in 5 weeks. So only car that's not in a shop is my Hummer with no AC. So Long Island Jock Shock. Dude, the reason we don't answer your stuff is because it's all weird personal shit, dude. Why do you care what Chin makes a year? This isn't for that, pal. Son of a fish just got in the work truck and became a member. Needed this today. Love y'all. Oh, thanks, dude. Jonathan Patterson, 5477. Time to get down with the big brown. Let's go, Brownies. Yeah, what up, dude? We need some fucking merch. So what happened to Chandler if something crazy happens and Huffy has to jump to the Ilya Justin fight? Nothing's going to happen. Long Island Shock Jock, when's the commercial shot coming out? Dude, they told me mid-June, so I don't get paid till it comes out, so hopefully soon. But they told me mid-June. I think I got to look at the contract. I know it was around like June 15th to June 20th, so hopefully soon. Hopefully it's not lame. But again, I shoot my part, and then we'll see what happens. You know, I can't control the editing. Should be cool, though. I'm also not like a main character in it, but your boy's in it. L Nerd Jock, now that you have and TFAT since the start. Can't wait. We got Scotland at the World Cup Saturday, 2 a.m. Then Sunday, White House. Dude, what a nice weekend for you. What a nice little weekend for you. Yeah, man, with the World Cup, I got these guys doing construction on my house, and they're all Mexican. And yesterday, they just left. I'm like, where the fuck are you going? They're like, oh, Mexico plays in the World Cup. And like zero compromise. They're like, nah, man, it ain't happening. I was like, nah, I get it. Go do your thing, dude. America plays when? Soccer's not that big here, but I get down with the World Cup. El Nerdrock, shout out to Shiz Little Bam for gifting memberships. That's dope. Yeah, I don't know how that works. You guys just gift memberships, so you can just give them to people? The Holy Goalie 111. Also, if you have Paramount and looking for Chin could dig this. Just a big brown trout. Just a thick brown trout. Dope, yeah. Caden Trujillo, 3738. Do you see Ilya still being a champ at 55 at the end of the year? I have a weird feeling it's going to be Armin. That's by far his toughest test. By far. Oh, we have some new ones here. Dash Cole 8812. Welcome to the club, big dog. B Famo F5193. What up, man? Keep going, big dog.
Did you get to this?
Yep. Nope. But that one, I would almost just kick him out.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's the same one Homegirl was telling you about. Big Ben 42, how's Chin doing?
Good, thank you.
He's been hooking up his Cybertruck. Things looking pretty dope for a Cybertruck. Abe, those U.S. jerseys I bet are lit. Auto Guide Production. Don't think Hokit is too codependent. Watching Alex not give him any attention hurt to see. No, he's just setting it up. He's setting it up. He knows if he gets past Derek Lewis, that could be next for him, especially with Tom Aspinall being out for who knows how long. Is that rain, Chin?
It might be.
Abe Valcillo 70. El Torito 94. She's fighting Robertson. All right. The Holy Goalie 111. I'm also obsessed with Yellowstone, Dutton Ranch, Landman, Tulsa King, Marshalls. Taylor Sheridan is the GOAT. Taylor Sheridan is amazing. You know, he bought that 6666 ranch out here so he can shoot on all his stuff and then charge Paramount the rent for shooting at his land. It's pretty dope. I haven't started Dutton Ranch yet, though, but I've seen all those others. Marshalls, too. I wasn't too interested in that. Dutton Ranch, is it good? Oh, here we go. Wine Cork 90. Yeah, that in Fuego is freaking Fuego. Winecork 90. Sorry about the last question. On the first live, you talked about doing Cam Hanes pod. Did you guys talk about doing lift, run, shoot, or just the pod? Oh, lift, run, shoot. I know what you're saying, brother. Sorry, man. That's on me. Yeah. No, we're going to do lift, run, shoot. Excalibur 2451. Did you see a guy on Kill Tony using your New Orleans story about the homeless guy whipping out the python? No. But I don't know if that's my story. I assume in New Orleans, those homeless dudes whip those big wieners out. I don't think that's unique to me. The Holy Grail, Caden Trujillo, 3738. Do you think the UFC could have blossomed into the same thing it is today without Forrest versus Bonner? Yes and no. I think that catapulted them into like the fast lane, but eventually I think they would have got there. Not taking away to anything from Forrest and Stephan Bonner, but yeah. Galvin El Ocho. Do you think Rico Van Hooven would have done? How do you think Rico would have done in the UFC if he did sign? Clear that motherfucker can figure shit out. His boxing was insane. He'd be a problem. Especially like him versus Potan at heavyweight. Take my money. Dark Aoka. If you can't get into what happened to your truck, could you at least weigh the pros and cons talking about it versus not talking about, then make a final decision? Listen, there's no like contractual thing where I can't talk about it. It's a mom and pop shop, and they tried their best. They royally fucked my truck up. I've had it for 5 weeks. I had to send it to this big boy diesel shop out in Fort Worth to get fixed. And when you do poor work like that, they have to go through everything. So who knows what else they touch. So I haven't had my truck for 5 weeks. Complete disaster. I'm sure some people would cause a ruckus and try to throw their business under the bus. It's just not what I do. It's just not what I do. Abe Valacio, 7. Zev, sorry, YouTube names suck. I know. I hear you, brother. Long Island Shock Jock, are you not getting any good guests because you went from a great student in California to a storage unit in Texas? No, I think it's the least of our problems, brother. I think it's the least of our problems. Choosing why? Not including running, just straight lifting, big dog. Upper body, bench. I swear by bench. Lower body, deadlift. If you just did bench and deadlift, you'd be jacked if you do enough of them. Drew Casablanca, 32. Josh Hokett just said on Embedded that he signed an 8-fight contract. Win or lose? Also, what do you think he got paid for the contract? $500K a fight? Much love from Palm Springs. Dude, I love Palm Springs. One of my favorite hotels is there. I doubt he's at $500K a fight, right? Because he just got kind of on the scene. I bet he's maybe 500 win, show and win.
Brendan Schaub did his second live stream, and he is such a thin-skinned little bitch that you cannot send super chats. I'm not joking. You can't. They disabled that option. So you can't send like a $10 super chat because that would mean Brendan Schaub would have to answer that question. And it would be up. That question would be up for everybody to see. Hence, Schaub has not enabled that feature. But aside from that, he's talking about you could have destroyed some little shops. No, you couldn't, dude. You're a loser who went from a great studio in California to a fucking storage unit. And this is the saddest thing I've ever seen. But aside from that, I got some questions in. He wouldn't answer the thing about Chin, but then me and a couple of other people got banned. Well, Chin just put us in timeout, but like permanent timeout because he didn't want to full out ban me because, still wants that $5 in membership money. Righteous bucks. But he said something odd. He was like, that's the one she told me about. He's talking about snaz. So he's really, you needed great detective work to figure out that one was me, you dummy. Aside from that, though, yeah, like all the troll questions, Chin's just going to put you in timeout. and Schaub isn't going to read them. And this one was a little bit weird because Chin was very frantic on this because they didn't have the other guy there. So it was Chin who had to write a bunch of the fake questions for Schaub to answer because it's just a live stream of, yeah, that truck's good. Yeah, kids sports, UFC. It's terrible. It seems the only way anything real is going to be answered is the Patreon Q&As. But aside from that, though, I mean, Schaub just sitting there looking like an idiot trying to read. The whole thing is just a sad state of affairs, but watching him flip out and get all freaking mad and ban people, does this man realize he has become essentially the Opster? Except, at least Opie still has an apartment in Manhattan in a Hamptons beach house. You're in a storage unit and had to sell your house because you couldn't afford it. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comments.